Is the new Mexican Acoustasonic player as good as the American version? Let's find out. Before we start the video, we've noticed that 89.2% of you who are watching aren't subscribed to the channel. If you want to check out more of our videos, hit the subscribe button below. Hi, Sam from Guitar Village here. Today we're going to be checking out Fender's new Mexican Acoustasonic Player Telecaster. We're going to be doing some playing on the guitar, we're going to look at it in a bit more depth, and we're going to be comparing it to one of the American models. So, if you're not already aware of the Acoustasonic lineup, let's bring you up to speed. This is a hybrid guitar that allows you to mix some electric and acoustic sounds within one model. It also targets some specific sounds in there as well. You've got a Martin D28 sound, a small-bodied Mahogany sound. As it's Tele shaped, you've also got a low output and a hot Tele output as well, both inspired by Fender's vintage noiseless pickups. To get the onboard sounds working, Fender have fitted these with a standard three-way switch, a volume control, and then really interestingly, a blend pot in the middle here. You could pan this hard left or hard right for specific sounds, or anywhere in between for some really unique sounds as well. We're going to check out each of the sounds now. If you do want to skip to one, please check out the chapters below. As Fender started with the American lineup on the Acoustasonic Tele, they've done the same thing with the Mexican lineup as well. What you've got is a Telecaster shaped body and pretty much Telecaster thickness as well, which will be very familiar to electric guitar players. You've got a Mahogany body and neck with a Rosewood fretboard. The colour I'm holding here is the Butterscotch Blonde, but they're also offering it in the Brushed Black, Shadow Burst and Arctic White finish as well. What I think a lot of people will be asking themselves when looking at this model is, how does it compare to the American version? Both having a Mahogany neck and body construction is going to be very similar, but the American one does offer an ebony fretboard, while the Mexican one has a rosewood fretboard. Not really a big factor, but I think something some people will consider on there. One thing that I think is interesting though, is that with the American model, it offers this same armrest and the heel contour on the back there. And I think that's great that they've moved that over to the Mexican model as well. One other difference that some people will consider when, maybe if they're going to take this guitar out for gigging and things like that, The Mexican model has a disposable PP3 battery, so you will need to buy new batteries for it, same as with some of your pedals, while the American one has a fully USB rechargeable battery pack installed inside. Something else the American one offers that the Mexican one doesn't necessarily have is it has 3 onboard pickups to the Mexicans 2. What that does mean is you get 8 different acoustic sounds on board compared to the 2 in the Mexican model. The biggest factor by far though, I think, is going to be the price point. With the Mexican model nearly £600 cheaper, I think that's going to be real. Why would I mess it up on that bit again? Let me have a bit of water. Well, Powerade. I can't believe that. I can't believe it. We were doing so well. I think the biggest factor though when thinking about buying the Mexican or the American is going to be the price. The Mexican is nearly £600 cheaper, so that is definitely going to be a big sales point for it. So, why would you buy an Acoustasonic Tele? I think one of the biggest selling points for this is that it offers both electric and acoustic sounds in one guitar. It's great if you play maybe electric in a band but need some acoustic sounds, saves you bringing 2 guitars with you. I think acoustic players are going to really like this as well. Because it's got some really nice acoustic sounds on board, it's going to be very familiar, but it's also very comfortable. If you like to sit on the sofa and play guitar quite a lot, you're going to be able to sit there for hours and your arm's not going to feel like it's having a workout. It also does have a natural acoustic sound, so you don't have to plug it in, but it is quieter, so it means if you want to practice late at night, you're not going to wake the neighbours up or anyone in the house. If you're an electric lead player and you just want some acoustic sounds, then I think one thing I would consider is taking the factory 11 to 52s off and going for maybe 10s or even 9s for a really slinky feel and swapping out the wound third string with an unwound third. So before making this video, I don't really think I spent a lot of time with the Acoustasonic series. I'd picked them up a couple of times and played them. However, after making this video and looking at them more in depth, understanding how the sounds work, and just getting to know the feel of the guitar a lot more, I definitely think it's a killer guitar that offers some really unique sounds on board. I think it's very versatile, and I would absolutely urge you to come in and check them out. All the gear we used in today's video will be linked in the description below. For the amp, we were using the Mexican-made Fender 68 Custom Pro Reverb. We hope you like this video. We love making them too. If you want to check out more of our videos, please subscribe to the channel, as we'll be bringing them out every Friday at 4 PM. Also, don't forget to give us a thumbs up.